Alright guys, Patriot here. We're pretty much going to duplicate the same thing that DC did earlier. I'm just going to shoot these and kind of share my impressions of them. So, to start off, we've got all the guns in the same order, 5 in each magazine, and here we go. There's the FNP group, felt real good. I like the trigger on that, the double action felt really good.
I see your normal bullseyes there.
Yeah, we'll see how we go with these other triggers. Okay, next up on the list, the P220. Okay, a little surprised. I thought that I would shoot a tighter group than that. I didn't get the recoil. Yeah, we'll come back to that one. Sig P220. Go double action first shot on all of these. Okay, real consistent right and left. That might have something to do with the skinnier grip there. Kind of shot a vertical string, but I'm okay with that group. Get back to the HK45 now. The slide just dropped when I seated the magazine. That was interesting. Alright, my first shot there that was real low, that was my double action shot. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to exclude this pistol because the double action is so bad. I actually preferred the double action on the USP. The USP, even though it still has a lot of double pull, double action weight to it, it's actually smoother through the pull, whereas when I pull this trigger back, it's going creak, 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 creak about 15 times. So that one's out of the mix for me. Single action, it did shoot great, but I think we've got it narrowed down to 3 here. Okay guys, we're going to shoot these once again. My shooting is kind of turning into just an accuracy thing. You got most of DC's impressions with the speed shooting and so on. So I'm just going to shoot 5 shots through each and see which one just feels more accurate in my hand with my eyes with this ammunition. I'm going to go to all single action shooting now, no long pull double. Okay, I'm impressed with the FNP 45 there. That's shooting really good for me. Very nice trigger. Best group yet of the bunch.
Nice. That's a nice group.
Cool. Okay, I'm pleased. On to the HK USP. Well, I'm not sure which one's in the same hole there, but when I'm shooting the USP, I'm expecting the bullet hole to go in a certain place, and it's not going where I expect it. So either I'm doing something with the trigger and I'm hesitating a little bit, or I think it's going to go off and it doesn't. But this isn't as naturally accurate in my hands as the FNP. So let's get on to the Sig 220 here and we'll see how that does. You recall I kind of ran into the same thing my first try out with the USB. I started off in the center and kind of ended up going low right. It does have a very crisp, clean feeling trigger. So I think I want to shoot the FNP and the one more time. Not bad, but that was real nice.
Yeah.
3 and 2, huh?
Yep.
See, that's weird that I ended up putting 3 through one hole,
Yeah.
you know, through one ragged hole, but then I'm doing something there.
Yeah.
How do I get that far off, you know? I mean, okay, guys, I'm saying that far, but, you know, here's what these groups look like. Here's the HK, or I'm sorry, that's the FNP, and here's the Sig P220. So, a little exaggeration there, but so far, these two are feeling really good to me just as far as how the trigger breaks. These are very natural. So let's have a little shoot off between these two. We'll do 8 rounds. Okay guys, here we go. I've got a twin target set up. I'm going to shoot these two pistols head to head, 8 shots apiece. Sorry about the phone there, guys. When I run the mag in, the slide drops.
There you go.
Okay.
That's a speed reload.
That's right. That's an open gun right there. Alright, I guess I rushed the trigger pull on one, but I've got 7 of the shots touching out there with the FNP. It feels very natural. It feels like I could really get to like this gun. Let's move on to the 220. 8 shots, then we'll call it a wrap. don't know, guys. Those things are pretty close. You know what I will say about the FNP? It has a narrow front sight, and I like seeing a little bit more space on each side here for a combat gun. For a pure target gun, I like this area to be filled back here a little bit more with the front sight, kind of like what I'm seeing with the Sig. But I will say, I like the target picture that this sight gives me. I actually like the 45-degree angle here, and I like what that's given me versus the perfect traditional square setup of the Sig P220. Boy, I don't know, guys. That's so close. Let's bring this in and look at it. I feel like if I didn't pull this one shot, that I maybe would have had a slight advantage here. But I can't call those, DC. They're both tight,
it's
man.
hard because I watched you put those 3 right there.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
And I wasn't shooting that slow. You know, I was, every 2 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, guys. It's a toss-up. We might have to take these on to another round sometime.
How do you feel about controls and features and comfort?
Mechanically, I like how this trigger feels, both on double action and the brake a little bit better than I do on this. This is a little softer, a little bit spongier to me, but it's something that I can work with. So it's not to say that I don't like it, it's just that coming from the 1911 and high power crowd growing up, this is a real nice easy brake. I can take that take up pretty easily without thinking about it. Take up, and now I've got a pressure release. This one, when I pull that trigger, it stacks. The weight stacks, and I don't hit an easy wall there. It kind of gets harder, harder, and then it kind of has a spongy release. That said, it's a light trigger pull, so I can work with it. Not too bad at all. This one I'm liking a lot, but we might have to go to another round here, DC.
Sounds good to me.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time.